This is Meir Walensky with Driving Markets. Quick caveat, whatever is said on this video is an opinion only, and take that as a cautionary note. Let's move on. Let's see what is driving markets today. So there's a couple of things that are driving markets. Number one, it's Russia sitting on the border of Ukraine. It looks like it's going to invade Ukraine. In my opinion, it is. I think there is going to be a war there. Other people think it's just saber rattling, but they have 150,000 troops sitting on the border with artillery pieces, rockets, and surface-to-surface missiles. The whole system is set up for an attack. So I'm not being misled by the saber rattling. I believe there will be a war. That's number one. Number two, this week you've got significant numbers out. What have you got? You've got the UK inflation. Wow, so UK inflation report is coming out. I suspect that it's going to show a significant increase in inflation in the UK, and therefore put more pressure on the Bank of England and the board to raise interest rates more aggressively. As I've said previously, I think interest rates in the UK this year will reach between 2 and 2.5%. Next, you've got the most important item this week, or after reporting, but in my opinion the most important item is the minutes of the FOMC, the minutes of the Federal Open Market Committee. Jerome Powell and all of his colleagues will be revealing exactly what was held in the meeting of last month. Well, these minutes will give specific guidance and specific expression as to where they see interest rates over the next 12 months. Jerome Powell last week in an interview on CNBC said that they are looking also potentially to raise interest rates in between meetings. So not only will there be a once a month FOMC meeting where they could raise interest rates, they could also raise interest rates in between meetings. As I've stated on many occasions, I've been stating this since October last year, interest rates in the States are aggressively going to go higher. You're talking about 2.5% by the end of the year, maybe higher. They're going to increase interest rates, in my opinion, at least 7 times. So they're talking about a potential 50 basis points in March. I think that will happen. And I think as far as the interest rate environment, we're now in a rising interest rate environment over the next minimum 12 months. You've got the Czech Republic raised interest rates, you've got Poland raised interest rates, you're going to have Australia, Canada, New Zealand, you've already had the UK raise interest rates, and now you're going to get the States. All of them are behind the curve, which means they're not handling inflation in the way they should be. However, in my opinion, I don't think interest rates are going to do the job. What you've got is underlying volcanic eruption of inflation that is not going to be controlled by interest rates. So I don't think that tool is going to work. And we'll have to see what else is held in the armory of the central banks in the UK, Europe, and in the US. As regards oil, I can see oil going well above $100. I spoke to a colleague yesterday, a trader, and he is actually looking at taking out some puts because he thinks it might have peaked, which is actually a good opinion. It's not a bad opinion, but I personally think oil is going to go well above $100, especially if war breaks out between Russia and Ukraine. You've got the cryptos that are holding up very well. You've got Bitcoin that's holding up extremely well. You've got all the other cryptos that are holding very well and moving forward. Looks like Bitcoin could be on another bull run. So at $43,000, there's many investors are picking that up, thinking that's cheap in relation to where it's actually been. It's been as high as $68,000 intraday. So you've got the cryptos that are very stable. Also, there's option traders looking at option traders who are looking to go long on certain calls. Again, I spoke to a senior colleague yesterday, and he's going long on semiconductors. There's a massive demand globally for semiconductors, and he reckons that the semiconductor industry is going to take a real spike upwards and could be seen to be a real good investment. So those people who are interested in options or interested in semiconductors, then you can look at AMD or Nvidia, which is reporting today. Expecting good results from them. if they do come out with exceptional results, and that would pull up the whole semiconductor market. That's more or less it that I can think of at the moment. If you need to get hold of me, contact me on LinkedIn, on YouTube. Please, on the YouTube, subscribe or like the YouTubes. I'm getting no likes. Spread them around. Let's get the views up there. I'm trying to get it out there as much as possible, many views as possible, please. So keep on sending it out to whoever your colleagues, friends, family, business associates, whatever you've got sent out the YouTube. You can contact me on what else can you contact me on? LinkedIn, WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram. I'm going to do now in about a minute, do 1.5 minute Instagram very quickly as a catch up. That's it for now. This is Meir Walensky with Driving Markets. Have a good day.